took 5 bullets and 20 sword cuts to his body. And he was still fighting. But before Edward Teach became unkillable, he perfected a weapon more terrible than any cutlass: his own face. Picture this: a towering figure steps onto the deck. His beard split into thick rope-like braids, each one threaded with slow-burning fuses. The smoke coils around his face, turning him into something halfway between man and demonic beast rising from the sea. This wasn't style. This was theatrics. Blackbeard used his beard as a psychological cannon blast before the first shot had even been fired. Today, we're untangling the most terrifying facial hair in pirate history. Contemporary accounts, written just 6 years after his death, describe Blackbeard weaving slow-burning fuses into his hair and beard, then lighting them before battle. These are the same fuses used to ignite cannons, designed to smoulder for hours. When he stepped through the gun smoke of a dawn raid, the glow of burning fuses framed his face like hellfire. Sailors swore they were looking at a fury from the pit itself. And the genius, he did it because terror moves faster than gunpowder. By 1718, Blackbeard commanded the Queen Anne's Revenge, once a slave ship, now transformed into a 40-cannon nightmare. Archaeology confirms the upgrade: 40 guns packed into a hull built for terror. His reputation spread faster than the wind. When crews didn't surrender fast enough, Blackbeard made examples of them. Captain Dossett of the Protestant Caesar refused to hand over his cargo. Blackbeard's men tortured him, burning slow matches between his fingers until he talked. Then, they marooned him on a desert island. This wasn't just piracy, it was calculated terror, designed to make the next ship give out while to fight. Ships surrendered at the sight of his flag. Crews abandoned posts when they saw that smoke smouldering from his ferocious beard. In just 18 months of independent piracy, contemporary accounts claim Blackbeard had captured dozens of vessels without losing a single major battle. He didn't need to unleash chaos, he let the promise of chaos do the work for him. May 1718, Blackbeard sailed straight into Charleston Harbour in South Carolina, one of the busiest ports in the colonies, and shut it down. For nearly a week, no ships entered or left the harbour. Blackbeard's men captured every vessel that tried to slip past them, including one carrying prominent Charleston citizens. Among the hostages, Samuel Wragg, a member of the government's council, and his young son. But Blackbeard's demand wasn't even weapons. He wanted a chest of medicine. Blackbeard's message was clear: deliver the medicine chest within 48 hours, or he'd send Samuel Wragg's head back to the governor in a basket. The city panicked, the governor scrambled, and Blackbeard waited offshore, his burning beard silhouette visible from the harbour, a smouldering reminder. When the medicine finally arrived, he released the hostages, humiliated but alive. He'd proven he could hold a whole colonial city to hostage and walk away untouched. This was psychological warfare on a colonial scale. After Charleston, Blackbeard knew he had pushed the colonies to the brink. He accepted a royal pardon from Governor Charles Eden from North Carolina and tried to settle into a quiet life in Bathtown. But Virginia wasn't buying it. Governor Alexander Spotswood considered Blackbeard a living threat. Pardon or not, he quietly commissioned Lieutenant Robert Maynard of the Royal Navy to end Blackbeard permanently. No trial, no arrest, just elimination. November 22nd, 1718, at Ocracoke Inlet, Maynard finally found him. 5 gunshot wounds, 20 cutlass slashes, and he was still fighting. That's not legend, that's eyewitness reports from Maynard's crew, written in official Royal Navy reports just days after the battle. November 22nd, 1718, Ocracoke Inlet. The fight was shockingly brutal. Though outnumbered, Blackbeard fought like the demon his beard promised. He and Maynard clashed on the deck, blade to blade. Blackbeard's pistol misfired. Maynard's sword broke. They grappled with bare hands and shattered steel until one of Maynard's men lunged from behind and slashed Blackbeard's throat. Even then, he tried to cock his pistol one last time before collapsing. When the fight ended, Maynard severed Blackbeard's head and hung it on his ship, proof that the demon of the Atlantic was finally dead. As for his body, legends say it swam round the ship 7 times before sinking. Superstition? Absolutely. But sailors swore it happened. Blackbeard ruled for 18 months, but his legend has lasted 300 years. Subscribe to Bearded Banter for more weaponised whiskers from history.